Hi everybody and welcome back to our channel. My name is Lauren.
And I'm Kyle.
And we are the coaches at Team Cosmic Bodies. And today we're going over some questions here. So I got a question on my Instagram by Emily Bell M. And she said, "Hi Lauren, I'm doing my first show this year and I thought I would drop a question. What was your experience for your first show? Were you nervous, or did you fall in love with the stage and the lifestyle and had a sense that this is what you were meant to do?" So I actually really love this question, and we can both kind of explain our thing. So yeah, do you want to go first or do you want me to go first?
Go ahead. I mean, I'll keep mine short.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, I guess when I know I like yours. I like hearing yours. It's
okay,
like,
I'll say mine first. Okay. So, yeah, I wanted to do a show in like 2015. He like told me I should do a show because I loved competing in track and cross country and I needed that like outlet again. And he was getting me into the gym. Like he showed me how to like squat, deadlift, and I was like really transforming my body. And so I was like, okay, like I want to do something. I want to have a goal. And he's like, okay, well you should compete in a bodybuilding competition. And I was like, what the fuck is this? Like,
well, and I showed her how to count her food and she got really into that. And I think you got into that. You got into that progress. You're like, wow,
yeah.
Look at how I'm changing my physique.
I'm like, I'm eating more and I'm losing weight. And he had to keep like raising up my calories. And it was really so much fun.
Which really goes into the sport. Like she liked the training, she liked the nutrition, like seeing the progress within the body comp. So
and I was slowly getting away from the runner lifestyle because I love doing HIIT cardio and stuff. So I was slowly like going into the gym more, like taking all that cardio and like putting all that effort into my training sessions. And it took time. Like it took like a year for me to transition into like actually really focusing on the gym. But yeah, so we decided to do a competition. I was like, okay, let's do this. So I did my first show in 2015 at the NPC Florida
Mid-Florida Classic.
Mid-Florida Classic in Orlando. And yeah, I was nervous, but I was just going into the show just with such like an open mind. Like I was like, I'm just gonna see if I like this. Like, I'm just gonna try it out, like have fun, get on the stage and see if I even like want to do this. Cause yeah, I was like, what the heck is this sport? It's like all these girls are on stage in a bikini. Like I was kind of like weirded out by it, to be completely honest. And my whole family was there and my grandma was like, what are you doing? Why are you in a swimsuit on the stage? Like, so it was kind of funny. But yeah, of course I was nervous. I was so nervous to step on stage the very first time. Like, yeah, I've never been on a stage before. I don't like perform. I don't like sing or dance. Like, I don't even wear freaking heels. So yeah, being in heels and like going out on a stage, like what the heck? So I had to practice definitely walking in heels because I think that was like the first time I ever like put on heels. Like I never have worn heels in my life until me having to get in a bikini and go up on the stage. So
she didn't even like watching her track in high school. But you didn't care if I was gonna watch you on bodybuilding now, so.
Oh, I know. I was like, I'm up next to run. I'm like, okay, Kyle, you gotta go. Like I don't know why I didn't want you there.
So she was nervous.
Yeah. So I was definitely nervous, yeah, to get up on stage. But once I like got up there, I was like, oh my gosh, like I freaking love this. Like I just got up there and I'm like, wow, I'm meant to be here. And I think because I did do well at my first show too. It's like they moved me into the middle and I like got that experience of like being like center stage and just being like, oh my God, like this is so cool. And yeah, because the first time I got on stage, I went in novice, and I won my novice class. So, yeah, and then when I got off the stage, and I was just like, I want to go again. Like, I want to do this again. Like, yeah, and I definitely had that whole experience of, like, this is what I want to do. Like, I am meant to do this. Like, I love this. I love the experience of getting to the stage and the show day. So, yeah, that's where, like, it all came together. It's just me going, I don't know if I want to do this. I'm just going to try it out. And, like, look what happened. Like, look where I am now. Like, if I've never, like, made that decision, if he never told me to do it.
No, I'm thinking about, I saw her, right, I was training with her.
Yeah.
And, I mean, we were dating.
Yeah.
And, like, so I was training with her. But when she finally got up on stage and, like, was under the lights, and obviously, like, the best conditioning she's ever had.
Yeah, I feel the same way about you when you first got on stage.
No, but when I saw her shape and structure, and yeah, she went against people that were, like, softer and didn't have as good genetics, but still, like, I looked at her shape and I was like, wow, she has a future. Just because I know
you're biased.
I know, but it's
like,
so funny because she looks so much different now.
Yeah, I wasn't even, like, as lean.
Yeah, she didn't have, like,
my
the
posing
whole, like,
was terrible.
No, but she had the hamstrings, and her glutes kind of went like that, you know, like this with the glutes, right? After the hamstrings, the glutes kind of went up and they were round. So I go, wow, she really has, like, the shape and structure that if we could build upon, like, I just saw potential, and I was like, wow, like, the first thought, I know, the first thought in my head, I go, Miss Bikini Olympia, she's good enough.
Sweet. That's nice. Yeah.
No, I'm dead serious.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah.
Because then...
It's weird. When you're on stage, you just look completely different. Like, when I first saw Kyle up on stage, I felt the same way. Like, I was like, oh my God. Like, you should see. I was, like, filming him, and I was just like, oh my God. Like, I was freaking out. Like,
it's not how you look in everyday life, in the gym, until... Like, because... You're getting judged, right? Like, all that matters is that moment, how you look on stage. So that's
it really matters.
No, another cool part of this is the reason why I'm saying it's funny that I thought this and I saw the potential is because you should have seen the transformation she had from 2015 to 2017. Mm-hmm. Because in 2017, she looked way, way, way better than 2015. But in 2015, I saw that potential. So it's cool to me that I did see it. And then another funny story about that is, like, her first show at the Grand Prix of 2017, like the first time she was on stage since 2015. She, you might have been naked, but she was in her bathing suit, I think. We were in the hotel.
What?
I don't know, but anyway, we were in the hotel, and she got the tan on. Uh-huh. First time back since 2015. And I look at her glutes and legs, and she's lean, right?
Yeah.
And Paul helped peak really well, always helped peak really well.
Yeah.
And I would just be like, holy crap. You look like, it almost looked like a horse. Like, you know what I mean? No, like, just really smooth, defined, detailed, but muscular. It was intense.
I wouldn't have looked like that if, I wouldn't literally have looked like that if he didn't tell me to take 2 years off. Like, that's taken 2 years off.
But it was just really cool to see going from 2015, her first showing in 2017. Yeah. We're in the hotel room before a long season that we had no idea we were getting ourselves into.
We had no idea what was happening.
And I just look at her legs and I'm like, I was like, holy crap. You look like elite athlete. Like, it was...
Cool. Yeah, so that's our story. I mean, that's like the beginning of the. How about you? How about when you first stepped on stage? What were you thinking?
Oh gosh, yeah.
I just had to force. I'm like, come on, we gotta prep. I was like, it's time. You gotta do a competition prep.
Yeah, because I was thinking about it for like 7 years.
Yeah, he's been thinking about doing a show for 7 years. Like,
so, I had an amazing experience. Like, really far from typical from a first prep, like 40 weeks, lost 40 pounds, got elite conditioning for sure. But my first time going on stage, I was super excited and had an awesome time, adrenaline. Yeah. But it's like, I don't know, if I wasn't in shape, I probably wouldn't have liked it. I've been like, this sucks. Like,
and you're on stage for so long.
Yeah, I didn't even do that well, like, this season.
You did.
But
He didn't. He should have picked better shows, and it's harder when you're doing a natural confederation. Natural shows.
Because you want it to be competitive, but then you want to do well, and it's a really subjective sport, and you know, I definitely brought the conditioning though at all my shows. But yeah, I got the adrenaline. I really liked show day. Like, I don't know, I manipulate my sodium and stuff different than hers and my carbs, and like it's a kind of more, I'm more sensitive to these changes because it needs to be a more aggressive look on stage, like a harder look. So I really like seeing my body change even just from like meals. Like I would like eat a meal and be like, wow, look how I look now. And, like, so
him just eating more carbs.
So getting on the tan and getting, you know, getting on stage at your best conditioning and you look in shape and you really just left no turn on stone. I was like, wow, this is cool. And I like posing and stuff like that. And the pictures came out cool. And I don't know. I'm excited for my next one.
So if you are trying, you're like, should I do this? Should I not do this? Am I meant to do this or not? Just do it. Just try it. You know, you can even, I just say try it. Go for it. Get on that stage. See if you like it. If you don't you don't have to do it ever again. But if there's like something in your gut, like that's like telling you to go and try it, like, yeah, I don't want you like living your life and like you always regretted that you never hit the stage. Like, I think it's like a great experience if you do it the right way. I think it's definitely something you should do, especially if you have like a history of like, you used to be like an athlete, you used to run track and cross country, or even if it was like gymnastics or cheerleading, you know, you have like that competitiveness, because bodybuilding is really competitive. Like, you have to have that competitive, it takes like a different mental person to like actually go through with it.
You're not on a team. It's you versus you.
It's you versus you. There's no team.
Your choices.
You know. So it is harder because it is you. Like, you don't have somebody like a team like telling you that you need to show up.
It's
today.
like being an entrepreneur. You know what I mean? Like, you're on your own. You're on your own.
And I think that's why we're doing well with our entrepreneurship, because we've had, you know, it's bodybuilding too. It's like you're by yourself. It's no one's telling you to go. It's like, you gotta go. Like, you gotta decide when you're gonna go do your cardio and go to your training session, pack your meal, eat it. Like, it's all you in the end. So yeah, if all that we just said is like, yeah, that's me, like, I love that, then go for it. If someone else is going, oh my god, that sounds terrible, then don't do it. Like, it's just like,
well, it's not going anywhere, so the stage is always going to be there. But
it's just growing too.
A lot of great genetics and a lot of athletes and just everyday people, obviously too. It's cool. It's a really cool sport because you finish high school, you finish college. I mean, you could be in your 30s, 40s, 50s and decide that you want to do it, and it's like,
we have a 54-year-old coming to us. That is getting ready for the show because she's always have wanted to do this. You're never too old. Like, even for nationals, there's like 50 and over. You can get your pro card.
Or it's like you're 40 or 50 and you're like, you know what, I want to lose some weight, and you lose the weight and you go, you know what, last minute, I do want to do that show in 6 weeks, and you're like looking great. And it's like, go freaking do it, it's cool because it's, again, I don't know. It's not just for like athletes that get hurt or, you know, finish college and they're not pros, they want to do something else. It's for everyday people, and it's cool to see some of the older people that. Oh yeah,
I know so many older women that have their pro card. Like, it's
or compete for fun. They just want to progress the next time they go.
Yeah, they don't care about winning their pro card. They just care about looking better each time they step on stage. So it's really an internal thing. It's really
because after you step on stage for your first time, and maybe that first season altogether, so if you stepped on once or many, at the end you're like, wow, I just worked my butt off. And look at the result. Like, you can see the results, visual progress, and that's why it's so cool. It's because it does, like, you get to see the visual progress that you work so hard for, and so it's like the whole process is really fun.
Yeah. Alrighty, we can ramble forever about this stuff. So hopefully we motivated somebody out there to do it. Go for it. Come on, you're itching. Do it. Alrighty, so that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching, and
Do this thing on the
do
video.
a thumbs up if you want to compete.
Yeah.
Alright, bye.